Welcome to the Cinema Gold Show. I am your host, Larry Leese. Today on an all-new episode of the Cinema Gold Show, we begin our new series, Netflix Roulette, by reviewing Bad Trip, out now on Netflix. But first, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Poddex, for sponsoring this episode. What is Poddex, you ask? That is a great question. Poddex is the hottest new tool for podcasters looking to have more meaningful conversations or to gamify their podcast. Just shuffle up, ask a question, let the content roll. You can get yours today at poddex.com and use the code Larry21 for 10% off your order. That's poddex.com, code Larry21 for 10% off your purchase. And now let's get into our review of Bad Trip. Every Friday, we're going to pick a movie at random on Netflix and give our review of it in our series that we're calling Netflix Roulette. On its surface, Bad Trip is a wacky buddy comedy with a road trip gimmick pretty similar to the Farrelly Brothers hit Dumb and Dumber, in which two doofuses trek across America on a dim-witted quest for love. However, with a slew of pranks that range from silly to surreal, comedian Eric André and company create a spoof that's a little somewhat sophisticated. Eric André and Lil Farrelly from Get Out star as ride-or-die besties Chris and Bud, scraping by in West Grove, Florida. Both work jobs that offer more embarrassment than satisfaction, resulting in wild pranks involving nudity, robbery, and sprays of fake blood. Chris fears his life is going nowhere while Bud is bullied by his sister Trina. But could fate have other plans for them? Like the hero of a romantic comedy, Chris believes so. Clearly crossing paths with his high school crush, Maria, is a sign. Forget that their meet cute is more catastrophic than charismatic. Forget that she seems more polite than interested. Forget the eye rolls of bystanders who can't deal with Chris's cringeworthy pickup lines. Maria walked into that shop in slow motion and his dreamy music played. Romance must happen. That's just the law of movies. So when Maria says she's headed back to Manhattan to prepare for her art gallery's next major event, Chris begs Bud to drive with him to the Big Apple on a quest for love. Very Harry and Lloyd chasing Mary who got away to Aspen. Initially reluctant, Bud not only gives in, but also agrees to borrow Trina's beloved car, a hot pink showstopper with, quote, bad bitch painted across its back windshield. Because she's behind bars, it seemed a safe plan. Naturally, Trina busts out of jail just after they run off with her ride. So following the Dumb and Dumber model, she becomes the hardened criminal chasing down two dummies as they drive to a dream scenario. Along the way, Andre, Hallery, and Haddish pull pranks in character on an array of unsuspecting people in gas stations, smoothie shops, bars, and business meetings. Notably, these aren't the kind of cruel pranks where a mark is damaged or embarrassed. The chaos here lands squarely on the consenting comedians. Some of these stunts might be familiar to fans of the Eric André show, which Bad Trip Helmers frequently directed. Still, the pranks are surprising, strange, and childishly exhilarating. Some play on pure shock value, relishing in the stunned faces of those who think they just witnessed a freak accident or a major crime. A supreme improviser, Tiffany Haddish, switches from aggressive to cuddly depending on the mark, winning some of the movie's most passionate and hilarious reactions. Hallery plays the straight man as Andre throws himself full-bodied into stunts that leave him a bare-ass buffoon before an unaware audience who reacts with shock, horror, and often compassion. His commitment sells the bonkers bits to these real people, even when the seams of a stunt or a gorilla costume might show. Throughout, Good Samaritans step up with advice, aid, and some scorching real talk. Amid all the mayhem and bewildered reactions, such witnesses bring a touching tenderness and exciting authenticity to Bad Trip. Some even become crucial characters in the plot. A kindly old man, a vaping army recruiter, and a nosy restaurant patron step out of the background to create plot points, encouraging dream chasing, reconciliation, and even revenge. The plot points themselves are cliches. However, Bad Trip has subversive fun by exposing how easily real people fall into these expectations and how they react when a cinematic flourish follows. For instance, when Chris is courage to pursue Maria, he doesn't just thank the old man on the bench and walks away. He bursts into song and dance like he's Joseph Gordon-Levitt in 500 Days of Summer with a concussion. The outrageousness is exposed throughout the reactions of a mall full of people whose day just went from ordinary to absolutely confounding. Through this, they introduce a sly commentary of romantic comedies that pays off in a climax that is funny, smart, and gleefully rebellious. And that is our review of Bad Trip. Let us know in the comments section below. Have you seen the movie? If you have, what did you like about it? What did you not like about it? Let us know. And as always, if you want to support the show, you can buy us a coffee, buymeacoffee.com/cinemagold. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up if you like the video, and finally, on today's segment of the Poddex segment, our question is, would you rather drive a creepy ice cream truck or the Oscar Mayer Wiener Mobile everywhere you go? I'll take the ice cream truck. I just want to be creepy everywhere I go. Let us know in the comments section below which one you'd rather drive. As always, you can support the show by buying us a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/cinemagold. Your support helps the channel grow, bring in new guests, bring in new hosts, hire our writers, our researchers. And if you want to, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. All the names are up there. Don't forget to hit the like or subscribe button and follow us on all major podcast platforms. And don't forget to share with your friends. And thanks so much. We'll see you next time.